And we are live here on YouTube for some Sunday night football action here. The Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. We welcome you guys here for Sunday night football. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I certainly am as we get ready to go ahead and pop on in here. Go ahead and hop on in, and yeah, we are ready to go. So again, Justin Herbert versus Joe Burrow, the battle of the is like probably, I would say, arguably the best two of the first round quarterbacks from 28 or from their draft class in 2020, which obviously for rookie quarterbacks that was like the roughest year to have your first year as a quarterback be that year. I mean, that has got to be one of the roughest years to end up having to try and work through all the kinks of being a rookie quarterback. All right, so we got everything all set up. We got the scoreboards reset to 0, and we are ready to go. Welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. All right, and I know we just got done streaming the Bills Chiefs game, in which the final undefeated team has finally come to an end. As the final set of undefeated teams. Yeah, it ultimately was actually a pretty good game, despite the fact that the Bills were basically just trying to kill clock the entire second half. Yeah, just trying to avoid potentially ending up giving up the spot to the end here. All right, let's see. Alright, well, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, feel free to let me know what some of your guys' favorite moments from the day was, because that's something I'm always curious to see what you guys think what you guys think best games of the week was, some of your favorite moments, some of the moments maybe I didn't get to see because either I was working during the 1 o'clock slate of games, or during the 4 o'clock slate of games I could only watch 1 or 2 of them. So, yep, here we go. Okay, why is Tony Stewart trending? 1 second. 1 second. As a NASCAR guy, I gotta know. Okay, they had their kid. That's cool. Tony Stewart and his wife had their baby. That's cute. Okay, that's why he's trending on Twitter. Okay, why is Tua trending? Okay, yeah. Nothing nearly as cool, but yeah, just something from post game. Just kind of surprised that it would still be trending after like 3 other games finished, including again game of the week between the Bills and Chiefs, which I still don't understand why I wasn't originally slated to get that game, but yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just chilling out here. Gonna just kind of scroll Twitter for a few minutes while we are, again, getting ready for this game. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I certainly am. I'm gonna go ahead and dock the chat because the actual built-in YouTube chat is working again, so we are set and ready for this one. Alright, again, we're just chilling out here. So let's see, we got 4 views on the stream already. Let's see. Oh yeah, something I don't mention very often, mainly just because I don't want to feel like I'm pressuring anyone. If you guys want to get your name on the rotating banner down here, like these people, those are all channel members and Patreon members who donate to the channel. Again, never asking you guys to donate. Certainly, if you can't do it, don't feel pressured to do it. But just figured I'd explain the banner because I know I almost never remember to actually explain why there's a banner there or what the purpose of it is. But yep, 72 Dolphins cracking open all the champagne as the only undefeated team is still back. There we go. Let's see. Anything else here? Just looking for anything on Twitter of note conversation-wise here. All right, so yeah, where we stand right now, the Dolphins, the Colts are right on the verge of making their way into the playoffs. Again, Colts only one game behind the Denver Broncos here. There we go, showing off the blocked punt from the from the Green Bay Packers. Here we go, Puka Nacua. Yep, there we go. Puka with some amazing plays here in the Rams game. That was one of them. Puka's always one of my favorite players to kind of keep an eye on. See how Puka Nacua is doing throughout the. And he's always looking like he's having a fun time doing it too. Like some of these players, they just look. They put on that angry face and just run. Puka, I don't think I've ever really seen Puka look upset about much of anything. Like I think every football moment I've ever seen him in, he's always smiling or laughing about something, even amidst the hard battles that they have had throughout his time in the NFL so far. And yep, there we go. Colts with Anthony Richardson, a last minute touchdown there for the go ahead touchdown, rushing TD for good old Anthony Richardson. Imagine if we didn't bench him and we just let him do that the last couple of weeks and we were able to just say pop off a win or two. I mean, hey, I'm not saying that we would have won one or two of those games, but imagine if we did win, say, against the Bills, or I don't even remember who we played last week. Was last week our Bills game? Let's see, NFL games. Who did the Colts play last week? Because I don't think we played the Bills last week. We played the Bills last week. Week before that was our primetime game against the Vikings. But yeah, if we started, say, Richardson for at least the Vikings game, I think we might have been able to keep it close if we'd started Richardson and had the rushing upside. The Bills game, I think the Bills just were going to dominate regardless, but it's one of those things you never know. And then we go into today back with the Richardson and 2 rushing touchdowns, saves the day. There we go. And again, we're just chilling out here waiting for Bengals Chargers to commence as we are closing in on the start of Sunday Night Football here. If you guys want to watch it yourself, just tune into NBC or Peacock. And here we go. I'm also excited because, again, 2 weeks away from my first NFL football game that I'm gonna get to see. I'm gonna get to see my Indianapolis Colts playing against the New England Patriots here in Foxborough, the local team versus my favorite team. So looking forward to that one. Hopefully, I'll be able to bring you guys along with me for a bit of that. Not sure exactly how much I'm allowed to film, but I'll film as much as I'm allowed to, and definitely looking forward to it. Here we go. We are getting ready. We should be seeing kickoff here shortly. And again, we are ready for some good old football action. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. And again, they're going to be going through the Sunday Night Football anthem and a bunch of commercials before we even get close to seeing a potential, before we end up seeing the kickoff here for the night. Let's see. Yeah, I just kind of want to take a peek at the AFC playoff picture. AFC playoff standings. So yeah, again, right now the the playoff picture would include, as of right now, your AFC playoff picture would be Chiefs would be the 1 seed and get their bye. The Bills would be the 2 seed. The 3 seed would be the Steelers. Mainly because the Steelers have played one less game than the Bills. The Texans, who have would be the 4 seed because they're leading the AFC South with a 6-4 record. 6-3. Wow, the Chargers are up to 6-3. Wow, hard to believe the Chargers are up to the 5 seed. The Ravens at 7-4 are the 6 seed, and the Broncos at 6-5 are the 7 seed. Meanwhile, you've got the Indianapolis Colts sitting just outside at 5-6. 2 games back, you've got the Dolphins at 4-6. Bengals at 4-6. Obviously, Bengals still have tonight to go before we know if they're going to be a 5-6 team or a 4-7 team. And I think honestly, anything below about if you haven't gotten to 4 wins at this point in the season, I think you're pretty much out of it for the playoffs. I think you need probably close to 5 or 6 wins if you're going to be really in the hunt here. In the hunt, the Lions topping the NFC half of the bracket. Eagles at 2, Cardinals at 3, and the Falcons sitting at 4. Meanwhile, the Vikings, if the Vikings were allowed to compete for an actual playoff spot and weren't just stuck as the 5 seed because they aren't leading their division, they would legitimately be tied with the Eagles for the 2 seed. So the Vikings at the 5 seed. The 6 seed is the Packers. And the 7 seed and the last team in would be the 7-4 Commanders. Okay, not bad. And then there's a bit of a drop-off there to the Rams and Seahawks, who are the first 2, and 49ers, who are the first 3 teams out, all tied at 5-5. Again, there is still the potential that one of those 3 teams could go on a little bit of a win streak here to make their way into the playoffs, but it would take the Commanders going on a bit of a losing streak too, or one of the other teams, maybe the Vikings or Packers, taking a dive as well. But yeah, it would take one of those teams taking a bit of a dive, and again, one of these 3 teams, the Rams, Seahawks, and Niners, separating themselves as the best team in their conference, in their division, I mean. Which, at the moment, I don't think they are. Oh, there we go. Hey, Nathaniel, how's it going? There we go. Chargers should win this one. Yeah, but we've seen them. Yeah, less than 5 wins. Looking forward to the draft. Yep. That is pretty much exactly right. But yeah, I don't know. I think the Bengals are going to put up a better fight than I think some people might give them credit for, but I definitely think the Chargers probably should be the favorite since they're the 5 seed in the AFC. But again, we've seen the LA Chargers kind of falter in situations where they're expected to win. I think the big thing that's been helping them a bit this season has been the fact that, no one, because of obviously their division having the Chiefs in it, no one really expects them to go out there and win. Yeah, Joe Burrow cannot be counted out. That too. But just talking about, specifically, I feel like the pressure and the expectations really haven't been on Herbert the way they have been, say, in years past, or the way that they would be on, say, Burrow, because, again, Burrow, the expectations were there that he and the Bengals could win the NFC or the AFC North. Meanwhile, I don't think the expectation was ever placed on the Chargers that you could win the AFC West. I mean, I think that one was just Chiefs had it from the beginning, which again, when there isn't pressure on them, the Chargers seem to play pretty well. It's just once you start putting that pressure just slightly on, instantly they start to crack and crumble, which definitely is not something you want to see out of a potential playoff contender. I mean, again, we saw in the playoff game that they did go to. Went to the playoffs through, Yeah, Trevor Lawrence threw 4 picks and still was able to come away with a win. Tough division, yeah. The AFC North is a very tough division. I mean, legitimately, those 4 teams beat up on each other so much, and honestly, you could probably make a pretty good case for, aside from the Browns, you could probably make a pretty good case for legitimately any of them to make the playoffs. And if the Browns were a little bit healthier, you could probably make a pretty decent case that the Browns could make the playoffs. Again, not at their current win-loss record, but if they had stayed fully healthy. Yeah, it's going to come down to that pass rush. Yeah, the pass rush of the Chargers. You got Joey Bosa. This is going to be a big game for him specifically. Because Joey Bosa. Oh, yeah, the AFC West. The AFC West feels like the division where you've got the juggernaut of the Chiefs. Then you've got the 2 teams who kind of like to just have fun and hang out, in the Chargers and Broncos, and then you've got the Raiders who just can't seem to figure out how to do anything right. That's how I see the AFC West. Again, it's a really tough division to win because you've got the absolute juggernaut, which is the Chiefs. I mean, again, prior to 30 minutes ago, they didn't have a loss on their record all year, which was going to make it extremely tough for any of their division rivals to try and go ahead and pass them. But yeah, again, that's just kind of the way I envision the that battle. There we go. All right, but yeah, we're just chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. All right, but yeah, we're just chilling out here. Let's see. All right, there we go. We're up another subscriber. We're 8 subscribers away from that one. Let's see. Browns and Raiders cancel each other out. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. It'd be curious to see what would happen if you could just reshuffle the division and just put all the terrible teams together. Like, imagine if you could make a division that had, say, the Chiefs and Bills facing off against each other 2 times a year. Or even, I mean, Chiefs and Steelers even. Like, if we're trying to keep it somewhat normal, I mean, I could see a world where the Chiefs and Steelers fall into the same geographic category and could end up as a part of the same division. Like, move the Ravens to the AFC East or something to try and make room there. I don't know. Again, I could see it, but man, that would be a brutal match to see again. Steelers Chiefs twice a year, or Steelers Bills. Yeah, Chiefs had been getting extremely lucky, and luck is eventually gonna run out for teams. But and again, I think this is the thing that needs to not go unnoticed is that similar to the to what I was talking about with the Chargers, there is, as I say, the pressure of the undefeated season, the pressure of don't do the 2007 Patriots thing. Teams need to relegate to a lower league like soccer. I would like to see maybe if the XFL could actually build consistent viewership. I'd like to see potentially teams rotate in and out. So like again, maybe the Bears get relegated down. Just as an example, Bears get relegated down, and the St. Louis Battlehawks could get a spot in the top category. The problem is in that situation is that once you start moving teams in and out, the question is one, keeping those rivalries that are oh so important, like Bears Packers, like what we saw today with the Bears Packers game. I mean, that rivalry is more important, I think, than having the absolute top tier competitive teams. Like, and honestly, I don't know how good the USFL teams would be there. Yeah, again, you put Nick Chubb in the XFL, he probably ends up winning the whatever the XFL MVP award is. Is that the Heisman or whatever of the XFL? Legitimately, Nick Chubb could probably one man any of the XFL teams right to the top. And I think that's the thing that people don't necessarily think about is just how far down the tiering is when you talk about the actual competitiveness of, say, the USFL versus the NFL. I mean, it is just a completely different, UFL, XFL, whatever. And here we go. Oh, and it is kicking off already, and Bengals will have the ball first. All right. Oh, there we go. That was a nice way to keep busy there. And 81 fumbles the ball as he goes out of bounds here. Quick 6 seconds run off the clock as we get ready to start this one. I'm just surprised that we even saw a return. The football returned here, but yeah, I think we don't really know just how weak those UFL teams would be compared to a true NFL team. But yeah, here we go. Joe Burrow and the Bengals though lined up, ready to go here. There we go. All right, let's see. Takes snap, drops back. No, he's just gonna hand it straight off to Chase Brown, right up the middle, and Chase Brown barrels through for a good 4-yard gain there. And that is gonna go ahead and he's just gonna barrel roll in there. And again, Joe Burrow. Only 4 interceptions on the year so far. 20. Honestly, Joe Burrow could be the MVP looking at those stats. 24 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Here we go. Burrow takes snap, drops back, fires deep, and 81 Trey Henderson, I believe it is, catches the pass. I'm not sure if he stayed in bounds. We'll have to wait and see on the replay here, but there is a little bit of time being added onto that clock. Let's see. All right, he catches the ball 1 step, and the second step's out of bounds. That is an incomplete pass. Not enough wins. Not sure which team you're talking about. I'm assuming you're talking about the Bengals. Oh yeah, you're talking about the Bengals needing the when I'm talking about the MVP. Yeah, I definitely think it's hard for an MVP for you to convince someone of an MVP when the team isn't winning. But I think you could also look to the stats from those 2 Ravens games where he legitimately put up some of the most, some of the highest passing yards in the entire league. Yet, his team still found ways to lose, and again, that falls on the defense way more than you can, because you can't say that, oh, well, he just needed to throw 400 passing yards and 5 or 6 touchdowns. I don't think the MVP has to be on a winning team. I think being on a winning team helps, but I actually think it's more impressive to see it if you can definitively say, yeah, this guy is playing really well at his position, despite the fact that the team is not getting it done. Because I feel like that's the thing that we talk about a lot when it comes to the MVP award, is that it ends up being a conversation of, well, Mahomes got 3 more wins, or Lamar Jackson was able to win a game or 2 and was able to get the 1 seed. Like, it legitimately feels like it's just who got the 1 seed? Okay, yep, their quarterback, that's the MVP candidate. And obviously there's a few other factors that come into it, but like, when I'm looking at it, I think you can make a case that Joe Burrow could be the MVP. Again, obviously not a winning team at the moment, but they win another game or 2. I don't think you need to have I think you could have a 5-5 or a 500 record and still be considered for MVP. Didn't Hank Stram say a loser doesn't look right in a new car? Yeah, well, again, that's one of those things where, again, looking at the MVP award, I'm not saying that he should be the favorite for the award. I'm just saying he should be in the conversation. Only one Super Bowl MVP was on a losing team. Well, yeah, and again, that's where making it to Super Bowl MVP on a losing team, that's hard because if you're not winning games, it's hard to make the playoffs in the first place, let alone all the way to the Super Bowl. So here we go. So yep, and again, he did drag his toe. Okay, so Henderson was actually able to drag his toe, in order to get that as a completion. Here we go. So 2nd and 7 here for the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, 2nd and 7. Let's see. Burrow in shotgun. He's got a back behind him. Takes snap. Fakes the handoff. Looking, and fires. Finds his running back on the sideline. Not a lot of yards gained on that one. Just a nice short pass. Made sure you got it connected, but you're going to have to fire a little bit deeper downfield if you're going to want to hit first down here. All right, so Khalil Mack being inactive tonight. That is gonna be a big one for the not for the Bengals, for the Chargers here. And oh no, T Higgins drops it. No, come on, I needed him for my fantasy team. That's gonna be 4th and 6 here for the Cincinnati Bengals, and now they're gonna go ahead and be punting this one away. Yep. Honestly, you could probably argue pass interference on that one, but yep. The flag wasn't thrown. You can't challenge that, and the punter is ready to go. And the punt is up, and it is gonna be down at the 10-yard line. There we go. All right, so here comes Herbert coming out onto the field with the offense here. Joe Alt being one of the best right tackles here, one of the best tackles in general here, blocking for Herbert. 5th overall pick. He's making some good use out of it. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going? Any NASCAR news for us all? A little bit of news, and I will get to that after the play here. Here we go. Herbert takes snap, handoff here to number 4, who runs up the sideline. And, yeah, it is definitely a rough field position, but he gets 9 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 1 here. But, yeah, so the only bit of NASCAR news that we've had in the last couple of days has been regarding the lawsuit. And the reason I haven't really talked about it or made a dedicated video to it is I am no legal expert. I am not going to pretend to be a legal expert for a video. And if I don't feel like I can adequately add to the conversation, which when it comes to all the legalese behind the NASCAR lawsuit, I don't feel like I can talk much about it. But, and we got another play here. Herbert takes snap, handoff here, and gets taken down. And it was 2nd and 2 there, not 2nd and 1. And another sack there, or not even a sack, but just taking down the running back, and the Bengals defense showing up here in droves here. But yeah, so the bit of NASCAR news though that I can comment on and that I do understand enough how to explain it is that that was a face mask. I think 90 grabbed the face mask at number 27 of J.K. Dobbins there. I think he might have gotten a little bit of the face mask. Here we go. Taking the snap. Drops back. Here we go. Let's see. And taken down. There we go. All right. I'm fix the clock a little bit. But yeah, so the biggest thing in NASCAR though is that NASCAR has waived the requirement for the open teams to essentially forfeit their right to sue NASCAR on antitrust claims, essentially allowing the two teams who are currently in the middle of the antitrust suit with NASCAR to still compete without their lawsuit being thrown out, and the punt is away. And it will be fielded at the 30-yard line, and here comes the number 16, going to try and spin move out and gets to the 35 and gets brought down. But yeah, so that will allow both the 2311 cars of Michael Jordan's team and the Front Row Motorsports cars of Noah Gragson and Todd Gilliland to compete as open cars without jeopardizing their potential lawsuit because of the clause that was previously in the open car contract that would have caused them to not be able to sue on antitrust grounds. So again, I don't know a ton of the legalese behind it, but that is the little bit of NASCAR update that we have. And again, it will be Bengals ball here, and we are going to be getting ready for this one. So, we got 10 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for all 10 of you guys that have turned up here for the start of this Chargers versus Bengals game. Again, we got a long way to go. We're still only partway through the first quarter here. Also going to check my fantasy team. So, yeah, the only player I have in this one is I've got T. Higgins. But my dad's final two players, who happens to be my opponent for this week, he has Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase both tonight. And will absolutely end up going and getting him put way ahead. So there we go. Take out the bots. But yeah, so he's got Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase, and he's starting with a 86% chance of winning. So I think there is a good chance that my dad ends up beating me for fantasy this week. So far I've got T. Higgins left. I've got Houston's defense, and I do have Rico Dowdle tomorrow. So I do have a little bit to go off of, and I will be streaming tomorrow's game. So if anyone wants to keep updated and hear if I do actually manage to prevail, you'll be able to tune in for that one. But I'm not surprised that my dad had one of his highest scoring weeks against me, considering everybody seems to have one of their highest scoring weeks when they play me in fantasy. And here we go. We're coming back from commercial break. We will get the I think the timer is close, but I don't think the timer is accurate right now, so we will get that fixed up here in a moment. But yeah, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. So yeah, the 6th overall pick and the 1st overall pick from the same draft class. And yeah, so there is a little bit of time that needs to be run off the clock here. And takes a snap. Oh, Burrow, he scrambles, he throws it, finds Jamar Chase. No, to the 40, to the 35, and taken down. And oh, wow. Yep, there we go. He just got full-on wrestling takedown there. Wow. Always find it interesting when these players are able to be that aggressive to some of them. But yeah, Jamar Chase makes that one work, and that is a big pass catch there for him. That's definitely going to help my dad's fantasy team out. Alright, there we go. Chargers need to force a turnover. I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where it's so early in the game, it's hard to tell what a team needs to do. But yeah, they can... Oh, and we got a flag. Uh-oh, what's the flag for? What's the flag for? Alright, so we got the flag at 9:34 officially, and here we go. Oh, we have the Brad Allen officiating crew tonight. We might have a face mask or a hands to the face penalty on number 30. But yeah, if you can just limit the Bengals to a field goal on this first drive, that could really open up the strategy elements for the Chargers on their next drive, because then they won't feel the pressure that they have to score. But yep, there we go. And that is going to be against the. Oh no, it was holding on the Chargers. Okay, I guess they didn't think that the Bengals penalty was something worthy. So there we go. And yeah, we were just chilling out here. Let's see. All right, coming out of the huddle, the Bengals, they've got their game plan in mind, and here we go. Let's see. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back, looks, fires, finds Jamar Chase, taken down for a 4 or 5 yard gain there. And that is going to be 2nd down as time continues to tick away here. All right, so here we go again. Right now, Jamar Chase got has a 260 yards and 3 touchdowns last week. Just insane. Here you go. Take snap, handoff here to Chase Brown, who runs his way up. I think that's going to be just short of a 1st down. We're going to have to wait and see where they call it. Spot of the ball, but I believe it's going to be close. It's going to be either 3rd and short, might be a 1st and goal. So here we go. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, right now, something isn't right early, yeah? Well, it's one of those things that it is a long game. So here we go. It is going to be 3rd and inches here. Handoff to Chase Brown, and he is just going to muscle his way through. And that is going to be a 1st and goal, Cincy. So 1st and goal for Cincinnati here. And yep, we are just working our way through this one. Again, Chase Brown, after he got stopped that short, now the question is, do they give who's going to get the touchdown? Come on. Find T. Higgins. Oh, he throws it up, looking for Jamar Chase, and it is incomplete. 2nd and goal, and that is going to stop the clock here. So 2nd and goal here for the Cincinnati Bengals. Justin Herbert on the sideline looking, watching this one happen. All right, let's see. 7:30 left on the clock here. 5th round selection, Cam Hart in the most recent draft. Takes snap, drops back, looking, find T. Higgins. Oh, there is a flag down on the far side of the field, and Joe Burrow just throws this one away. Curious to see what the flag is. The flag might be, I would say, based on the positioning, it might be holding. Wait and see. What's it going to be? All right, 24 seconds on the clock. And it's going to be 2nd down. Oh, yeah, illegal shift on the offense. There we go. Number 87 going for that shift. And here we go. 2nd and goal. Much further back here. And I say much further back. It's about 5 yards back. But here we go. Drops back. Looking. Oh, yeah, there's the sack that you were looking for. And oh, no, he throws it out the sack. He manages to get the throw out of the sack. I thought it was holding, but no, it was an illegal shift on the offense. Or you may be talking about this next play, because there's another flag on the next play here. If this one is holding, that'll be insane. And again, the Bengals are just shooting themselves in the foot here. I mean, Burrow's doing an amazing job of managing to get the passes out without a sack, but hard to call it a great job to get the ball out when your team goes and gives you penalties that backs you up essentially as if it was. No intentional grounding. If one of those linemen or blockers was a tight end who was technically an eligible receiver, it doesn't get counted as intentional grounding. But here we go. Come on. Takes a snap, drop back, looking, fires, finds somebody. Not sure who it was. It was Jamar Chase. Finds him downfield, and that is going to be working their way through this one. Let's see. And now kicker Evan McPherson going to come on out here and get ready for the field goal. Again, the fact that you're able to at least stop them at a field goal is going to be impressive. The fact that you're going to force them to get only 3 points here. Meanwhile, you can go ahead and get yourself a touchdown the next drive if you're the Chargers. You have a path now to potentially get yourself a win. Alright, and there we go. Yep, the kick is good, and that is going to be field goal being made. And you add 5 seconds to the clock. Yeah, there we go. Field goal was made, and that is now a 3-0 game, and we will be seeing the kickoff when they return from the commercial break. But yeah, it is definitely a chaotic start to the race, or to the game, I mean. Not the race. Sorry, I'm so used to streaming NASCAR. I'm going to use the bathroom right now, but I'm going to go ahead and spare you guys the... Actually, you know... Yeah, I'll spare you guys a commercial. This time, I'll just be right back. Alright, and we're just getting back from commercial break, it looks like. Just in time as we get back here. Alright. LA needs a TD. Yep, that is the goal for the Los Angeles Chargers here. They are going to be going for that touchdown. Kick is up, and it is going to be into the back of the end zone, and they are going to go ahead and just knee this one away. And it is going to be Chargers ball here. Again, 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Still plenty of time left. Not in panic mode, but yeah, this is the time where they can go ahead and try and get this one. And this will be the chance for the Bengals defense to try and prove what they're made of here. They go ahead and take the snap, drop back, looking. Oh, Herbert tries to scramble out of the pocket and takes the sack. Loss of 5 or 6 yards there. And that Bengals defense comes up big there. And, yep, there we go. Trey Hendrickson in there. The number 91 makes the makes his way through that pocket, and he and number 29 both end up taking that out. Justin Herbert. All right, there we go. So first sack of the game, and we are working our way towards it. Let's see. Takes snap, drops back, looking. Oh, Herbert scrambles through, and this time he's just taking off and running to the 40, to the 45. Scrambles and gets stopped at the 45 as he ran along the 45 sideways. Hey, there we go. That's a first down. That's a big thing that they needed. They needed to make progress downfield. They needed some sort of positive play to work on. All right, here we go. All right. So here we go. 1st and 10. Herbert under center. He's going to take the snap, hand off. No, fakes the handoff, looking. Fires really low there at a receiver's feet, and that was really low. Is that going to be a 2nd and 10 type situation of an incomplete pass? And LA burned a timeout at some point in that. Okay. I didn't even realize that they used a timeout at some point. All right, there we go. LA down 1 timeout here. But yeah, okay, 2nd and 4. So they did give him that as a catch, okay. And here we go. Herbert under center, gonna fake the handoff once again, looking, and here we go. He's gonna go ahead and fire deep downfield and finds a receiver, and there's a flag. There is a flag. What is the flag for? What is the flag for? What's wrong with the offensive line? Yep, that's pretty much, I think, been the question most of the year has been what's wrong with this offensive line here for the Chargers. Because, aside from Joe Alt's actually been doing really good on his pass blocking assignments. DPI on number 29? Yep, probably. Yeah, it's either holding or defensive pass interference. Not sure which one it was, but regardless, it's a first down, 1st and 10 Chargers. And they're now at the 30. Or technically the 29. Takes the pass, throws deep, finds number 81, touchdown Chargers! And there we go. That's what they needed. Will Dissly, the tight end, finds the end zone, and it is a touchdown Chargers. That's what they needed. So again, there's the big bomb, finds the end zone, and there we go. And 29 couldn't do much about it. The kick is gonna be now the PAT. We assume that they've got it, and yep, Dicker the kicker right down the middle, and it is 7. We've got ourselves a 7-3 football game. So there we go. Again, just one incredible throw there, finding the target, and turning this one into a 7-3 football game. Definitely curious to see what ends up happening as we get further down the line here. I'm dreading the Colts having to play the Lions next week. That is just we're gonna get killed in that game. Hopefully we put up a better fight than the Jaguars did. Just kind of looking at some of our remaining games. Honestly, if we can get past the Lions with a fairly healthy team, I think we could win out the rest of our games. Patriots, Broncos, Titans, Giants, Jaguars. I think we could reasonably win out the remainder of our games if we can just get by the Lions. Final score 28-12. I don't know about that, but yeah, it's going to say Detroit absolutely is going to kill the Colts. But again, once we get through that one, the path to the playoffs becomes a lot easier. The problem is that, well, we still have a path to the playoffs. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and look at, because again, the big thing is going to be that Broncos game at, you know, in December. That's going to be a big one. Let's go ahead and look at the Broncos schedule going forward, because obviously they got another game against the Chiefs that they will have to do. But honestly, the rest of their schedule is fairly winnable too, because they've got the Raiders, the Browns. Those are 2 easy wins. Colts game, which again, I think that one is a toss-up and could be the thing that decides which one gets into the playoffs and which one doesn't. Then we got Chargers on December 22nd. Bengals after that, and then the Chiefs. The Chiefs that final week. If the Broncos are trying to fight their way into the playoffs and there's a fight for the 1 seed, so the Chiefs actually have to try and go. Colts 5-7 if they lose to Detroit. Yeah, we would be 5-7 if we lose to Detroit next week, which would not be great. But again, the fact that looking at the Broncos don't have the easiest path to the playoffs either gives me at least a little bit of hope. Because again, it's going to come down to, I think, Colts and Broncos for that final spot. One of the 2 makes it, the other one doesn't. All right, here we go. And the kick is up, and it is going to be returned to the 10, to the 20, to the 25, 30, 35. Stop just shy of the 35-yard line here. And there we go. There we go. But yeah, looking at the actual matchup, because again, I think looking at the other teams that could try and sneak their way in, you've got Dolphins or Bengals would be the other teams that could try and sneak their way in, and they're already starting at an extra or a half game back. Here we go. Chase Brown trying to run it up the middle doesn't end up working. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so 2nd and 8 here for the Bengals. Yeah, the Dolphins aren't great, but with Tua back, they could be a lot better. And here we go, T. Higgins for a first down, Bengals. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to move the football over. But yep, T. Higgins gets the Bengals across the line. And come on, let's see a T. Higgins touchdown. That would be amazing. T. Higgins jet sweep touchdown again. Because I don't want the passing TD to happen. I just want the rushing TD for him. Here we go. Takes snap, drops back, looking, and oh, there's the sack that you were probably looking for. Joe Burrow just taking that one. And gonna drop below 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Gonna work their way out here. I mean, hey, they got to him, and he didn't hang on to the ball extremely long there for considering the pass rush, so seems like you guys got it pretty well. So here we go, 2nd and 14 now here. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires, finds number 80-something, and gets stopped with very little gain. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Again, 3rd and 3, or 3rd and 10 here. And again, the Bengals want to try and get something done here. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Let's see. 3rd and Third and 10. Less than a minute to go in the quarter. Takes snap. Drops back. Fires. Finds number 87. That's the tight end of Hudson. Incomplete. Was it incomplete? I thought it looked incomplete. No, it was completed, just not for a first down. So there we go, and it's going to be a fourth down. So fourth down, and let's see, are the Bengals staying out there? Next gen stats say to go for it. You have the built-in end of the this one. Let's see. All right, 4th and 1 here, and we got another flag coming in, and Cincinnati calls their first timeout with 1 second on the clock here in the first half, or not in the first half, but in the first quarter. All right, so here you go. We got 4th and 1, 3 seconds left on the clock, but essentially one play. What do you call if you're the Chargers? If you're the Bengals here? All right, let's see. Come on, let's see. That's really need a punt snap, like Northwestern versus Ohio State. All right, well, let's see. Lined up in shotgun here, so the Burrow is still out there. He's still looking to try and make something of himself here. All right, and here we go. LA calling their second timeout. All right, come on, man. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. Come on, man. LA's already used up 2 timeouts here in the first little bit here. Yeah, QB sneak, that would be a potential option for him. Honestly, if I'm these guys, what are you hoping to accomplish by throwing all these little breaks in here? All right, here we go. 3 seconds left on the clock. Let's go. Come on. Just snap the ball and let's get this one over with. Here we go. Takes snap, drops back, looking, finds. Who is that? Is that T. Higgins? Oh no, it's fumble! It's a fumble! And the Chargers are going to run it back to the 40, to the 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, touchdown Chargers. Did that fumble really come out of there? Let's see. We'll have to wait and see if that's a T. Higgins fumble. No, please don't let that be a T. Higgins fumble. Let's see. They have not officially declared it a TD yet. We're waiting for the ruling on the field, but that could very well be a touchdown here. Let's see. Down. Nope, he's down. Okay. It's not a fumble. It's not a touchdown. So it is just no touchdown. The Bengals retain possession here. Yeah, because he was down before the ball came out. So Bengals will maintain the ball into the first quarter. There we go. Put the points on the board. And say the points didn't stick. There, the player was down. T. Higgins was down before the fumble happened. So if he wasn't down, if he was down, he couldn't have fumbled. So there we go. And again, still a 3-7 football game here. Now, if you guys could make Joe Burrow fumble and you guys could fumble 6, that would be amazing. And I could actually utilize that. I just don't want my player fumbling and fumble 6ing you guys the ball. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, right now we're just chilling out. We're just chilling out here. Man, I could use a fan in here because it is really warm. Alright, let's see. Let's say it looks like the Chargers are the slight favorites here going into this one. Between the shirt I wore this morning and then this and the jerseys, it is definitely starting to chafe just a little bit. Here we go. Sunday Night Football returning. Let's see. Alright, let's see. So again, Sunday Night Football. Getting ready for this one. Let's see. Alright, so Burrow under center. Takes snap. Hand off here to the running back, number 30. Runs up the side. Runs at the side of the edge there for about 2 yards. Alright, there we go. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires over the middle, and oh, that was nearly intercepted by number 7, and that's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd down and 8, and there's a flag. There's a flag on the play. What's the flag for? Alright, it's on the number 7, so on the guy that I was just complimenting for his good deflection of the football. Pass interference. Oh, no. That is not what you wanted to see from your player who's out there trying to deflect that pass. Here we go. Take snap. Hand off to number 30 and runs up the back there. All right, there we go. 2nd down. All right, there we go. And again, right now the run game needs to establish if the Bengals really want to have a shot at this one. What's with these refs? Well, it is the Brad Allen crew. Remember, this is the same crew from the and there we go, 1st down T. Higgins. Let's go. But yeah, this is the same referee crew that was responsible for Chiefs Packers last year, where there was a controversial finish, and the infamous Lions Cowboys game. This is the same Brad Allen officiating crew that ended up leading to the ineligible man downfield despite the right man reporting. Yeah, so this is that same officiating crew, so I would not be surprised if they are not the best. Here we go. Burrow drops back looking, fires into the end zone. But 81 not able to get that one done. Hudson. And here we go. Let's see. It's going to be 4th down. Do they just go ahead and kick a second field goal here and just to appease it? All right, so here we go. And add the time back onto the clock because I ended up letting it run. There's a kick going up. And the kick is up, and it is good, and that is going to be a 6-7 football game. All right, so there we go. They're going to commercial break, and again, it will be Chargers ball when we get back, so I'm going to go ahead and move that over now. All right, here we go. How long was the field goal? It was a pretty short one. It was basically a chip shot. It was like a 25, 30 yarder maybe. Need a TD. Well, right now the Chargers are in control of their own destiny right now. They can go ahead and put this game away. If they go up by 9, they can just start to stall the rest of the game out. Problem is trying to figure out how you go up by 9. Because the easiest way for you to go up by 9 here would be to go ahead and go for the 2-point conversion at the end of the TD, but that puts you also at very much a risk of only ending up plus 6 or 7. So yeah, right now we're just working our way through this one. Let's see. LA's defense is shaky, yeah, but ultimately they've been able to hold the Bengals out of the end zone in their entirety so far tonight. So I mean, I wouldn't rule it out so much here. It'd be an 8-point lead or go for 2. Not a good idea. Yeah, well, it's one of those things where, hey, if you can get, because, like, for example, in the Bills game, they were able to get that 9-point lead fairly early in that second half, and they were able to just control the rest of the game entirely. All right, let's see. Yeah, need the Bengals to turn it over. Well, right now the Chargers are the ones with the ball, so they're going to be the ones that have the control over what happens next here. Pittsburgh didn't need a TD today. Yep. All right, here we go. Evan McPherson out here to kick this one away. And it will be, kick is up, and it is going to be all right, so there we go. Whew. All right, let's see. Here we go. Herbert takes snap, fakes the handoff to the running back, throws it deep, and finds a receiver nice and open, Quentin Johnston. That's going to be 1st down, LA. All right, let's see. But yeah, right now we're just working our way through this one. Let's see. And finds number 81 for a good game. There we go. Here we go. Let's see. Alright, there we go. What yard line are they at? Okay, let's see. When they stop showing the Bengals players complaining for a second, I will get you the yard line they're at. Alright. So, 2nd and 7 here from the 26-yard line here. Drops back looking. Herbert fires a rocket into the end zone. Touchdown, Quentin Johnston. And that is a touchdown, Chargers. There we go. There we go. And here we go. The kick is going to be up. Let's see. Yep, kick is. Oh, that is beautiful right there. And that is another PAT, and that is a 14-6 football game here. And yep, the Chargers are starting to run away with this one here. There we go. Nice to see Quentin Johnston finally having some success, because his rookie year, I know, was a bit of a disaster. Alright, here we go. Oh man, it has definitely been a long day of streaming. How long was that first game that we streamed? Like, I can't remember how long the game was. The game was what? Come on, where's the stream for the game? That was 3 hours and 7 minutes long. Alright, there we go. Let's see, what... I'm curious as to what the most viewed football stream we've ever had was, because... Alright, let's see. Most viewed football stream... Oh, Pittsburgh at Dallas. Okay, so the massive rain-out game that we didn't even get to the finish of because I had to go to bed because it was getting late or early. Alright, what's the best viewed football game that we've actually finished? Week 1 Green Bay Packers versus Philadelphia Eagles this year. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the comments on that one. Alright, there we go. So the only comment on there I've already responded to, and we're all good. Okay. And then, yep, next Sunday, Philadelphia Eagles versus Rams. I'm thinking if I stream the Packers game, I might skip the Sunday night game just because, again, doing 2 games in one day, definitely tiring. But, again, we'll see. Not to mention Eagles-Rams, not necessarily a marquee matchup. Here we go. Kick is up, and it is going to be taken out the back of the end zone and a touchback. Alright, here we go. So, again, here we go. Cincinnati has a chance to try and answer with a touchdown of their own. So, let's see. 6 completions for 6 attempts so far. That's actually, that's perfect accuracy so far for Herbert. All right, and let's see. Burrow takes snap, drops back, looking. He fires over the middle, and misses his receiver. Number 88, I believe that's Mike Gesicki. Yeah, he just completely missed him. Come on, man. Can't be missing players like that. Alright, so yeah, right now we're just waiting, seeing what ends up happening here. That's completely forgot because it was an incomplete pass. I was supposed to stop the clock. Here we go. Take snap, drop back, looking, fires, finds a receiver, and that's going to be a completed pass. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so here we go. 3rd and 4. Take snap, drop back. Oh, there we go. There's the sack on Burrow. That's going to be 4th down, and that is going to be a big-time 4th down here for the Chargers. And again, the Chargers are just starting to take command of this game. Cincinnati and the Bengals just not looking like they got stuff. Alright, let's see again. Right now we're working our way through this one. Alright, let's see. And the punt is up, and it is going to be... Alright, so 4 seconds added to the clock, and moving the Chargers from moving the ball from one side to the other. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh. What's up?
Just want to make sure you're awake. Want the door open and let it not be so hot in here?
It's gonna be hot regardless.
Freezing off.
Alright, here we go. Second and 5 for the Chargers. Fake handoff. Looking. Oh, and Herbert's just going to take it and run to the 50, to the 45, 40, 35. Runs out of bounds at about 30-yard line. Yep. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that was a pretty good run there for Herbert, honestly. It's rare to see a kind of a traditional pocket passing quarterback like him or Burrow really pop off big runs. Clearly, they're both capable of it, but just a weird one to see. And here we go. Throws it. Nice short screen pass here to number 12. Turns back in, and that's going to be inside the red zone. First down. 1st and 10 Chargers. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. And yep, they just coming in from every side, and he knew he had to get the ball out, and luckily number 12 was completely open. And I will say, that line for the Chargers doing pretty good, despite the fact that the O-line kind of looked like it was crumpling in there. Yeah, I know Burrow did it against the Giants, but that was against the Giants. I think we can all count that one up as a anomaly. There we go. Gus the Bus Edwards gets closer to the end zone. I believe it is going to be 1st and goal here. So wait and see, I guess, on the measurement because they're still deciding. 2nd and inches. 2nd and inches here. So close to a 1st down there for the Chargers. But they've got plenty of time to make something happen here. Let's say 2nd and goal. Here we go. Handoff to Gus Edwards, who runs right up the middle, and that's going to be a 1st down. Now they got 4 attempts to try and get into this end zone. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. 211 yards so far for the Chargers. Cincinnati not able to really hold much of a candle to that. Let's see. Again, three real shots at this one. Let's see. And no fake handoff. Looking. Fires into the back corner of the end zone. Incomplete. They're at about the 4-yard line on that one. I know there's a flag in the backfield. We do have a flag in the backfield, possibly a late hit on the quarterback. Let's see. Personal foul on the defense. I do need to get the subtitles back up at some point. And yep, unnecessary roughness. B.J. Hill on the. B.J. Hill shoving Justin Herbert to the ground after the play was already done. So, yep, that was definitely a deserved penalty there. Yeah, I have no idea what the thought process was on that one from the player. So here we go. So the line of scrimmage is at the 2-yard line. So here we go. Lined up at the 2. Herbert under center. Takes snap. Drops back. Looking. Fires into the back of the end zone. Incomplete. And that is going to be yet another, that's going to be yet another one there. Now you've got one more shot to try and get to the end. You got one more shot to try and get into the end zone. All right, 2nd and goal here. Oh, no, you got 2 more shots at the end zone. My bad. 2 more shots at the end zone. Here we go. Let's see. Takes the snap, and there we go. Handed off to the running back right into the line. And is that going to be a touchdown? It's going to be close. Is it going to be waiting on the official? 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Yep, 3rd and goal there, and that is, I don't know, that should have been a touchdown, I think. I think if you challenge that, I think the maybe not. Yeah, no, I think that should have been a touchdown, but here we go. And they run it up the middle yet again, and is that going to get there? All right, so here we go. 4th and goal. So let's see. Again, one of these should have been a touchdown here at some point, but nope. Ultimately, they all come up short, and it is going to be a 4th down here. Now the question is, do you go for it on 4th down, or do you just go ahead and kick the field goal? Get the guaranteed points, especially while you're leading like this. But nope, looks like they're lining up to try and go for it on 4th down. Again, the refs are awful, yeah. Again, this referee crew in particular was the one that was banned from the playoffs because of the mess they caused with the with the mess that they caused back in the Lions Cowboys game at the end of the regular season. And they're going to another commercial or to another promo thing for Harbaugh. Like, do all that after they score the TD or get stopped. Although it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to do it after they get stopped. But come on. We're waiting. Here we go. 4th down. Here we go. Let's see. 4th and goal here. Takes snap. Drops back. Oh, and over the top goes number 27, J.K. Dobbins. And that's going to be touchdown Chargers. Up and over the top. All right, there we go. And yep, right up and over the top goes J.K. Dobbins. And there we go. That is a touchdown, and we now have ourselves a 20-6 football game. How can you not make 2 yards in 3 plays? Yeah, well, that's what happens when you've got a really good D-line against you, which, granted, I don't necessarily think Cincinnati's is a great defense, but... Oh, and they did burn their final timeout somewhere in there. Yeah, Dobbins, former Buckeye, former Raven as well, went from one Harbaugh to the other this past year in free agency. Just a little bit of a funny thing there that ironically both running backs that used to be Ravens running backs for one Harbaugh are now both Chargers running backs for the other Harbaugh brother. The J.K. Dobbins and Gus the Bus Edwards were both there. All right, let's see. I've got a 13% chance to win. So I've got a 13% chance to win. Yeah. As long as you get there in the end, it isn't a big deal whether it happened right away or not. Alright, there we go. And they did get the extra point, so there we go. Alright, so they're getting ready for the kick. And again, it will be a kickoff here when they return. So yeah, right now we're just waiting for this one. Yep, they got the extra point. Yep. Harbaugh to Harbaugh. Yep. And next week we actually get to see that battle going on here. Next week, the 2 Harbaugh brothers on Monday Night Football going up against each other. Ravens Chargers. That's gonna be a good game. All right. Yeah, pick 6. I don't know. I think the Chargers just have enough of a lead right now. I kind of want to see maybe an end-around 80-yard rushing TD for T. Higgins. Definitely because I need him for fantasy. To have any shot at this one, I need like an 80-yard rushing TD from T. Higgins right now. We go. Here come the Cincinnati Bengals back out to play some offense here, and can't wait to see how it does or doesn't work. Pour it on, yeah. I need the T. Higgins fantasy points here. Come on. Alright. Take snap. Hand it off here. Runs. Alright, let's see. Second down. They got 5 yards on that one. At least something. Alright, so yeah, so far though, time of possession has actually been fairly well balanced. The problem is that since he's only been able to turn theirs into two field goals, meanwhile the Chargers have turned theirs into 3 touchdowns. Alright, so yeah, right now we're just working on this one. Let's see. Yeah, 2nd and 5 here. Waiting on this one. Let's see. Come on. Alright. 2nd and 5. Take snap. Drops back. Looking, and almost gets sacked. Throws it up. Finds Jamar Chase, who gets taken down for a short gain. About 2, maybe 3 yards. Now it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down here. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Man. Yeah, Jamar Chase just not able to get any kind of yardage out of that. Here we go. 3rd and 3. And let's see. 3rd and 3. You got to make it at least 3 yards. Here we go. Drops back. Looking. Oh, and you get sacked. There we go. Yep. Chargers go ahead and get the sack, and that is gonna make this a whole lot harder on the Bengals to try and win this one. You can't go ahead and just keep giving up sacks like that and expect to be able to win this thing. Alright, there we go. And now the punt is up, and it is going to be LA's ball. Alright, let's see. It's Chargers ball. And again, right now, so far, they've been doing a pretty good job of keeping this one down to, keeping the Chargers in control of this one. 3 sacks, yep. Yeah, the Chargers have been, again, on absolute fire with sacking Burrow and keeping the pressure on. And here we go. Run up the middle, and that's going to be a short gain there. Alright, here we go. And again, counting down towards that 2-minute warning here in the half. The last 3 possessions have all resulted in touchdowns here for LA. Let's see. Alright, let's see. And there we go. And that is going to be the clock stopping at 1:56 as we go to the 2-minute warning. That's going to be the 2-minute warning there, which means I'm going to go ahead and throw a quick commercial break in. I'm going to go use the bathroom, and I'll be right back, guys. go. First play back from the 2-minute warning, and we are back. All right, here we go. Let's see. Takes snap, drops back, looking, firing a deep. I will say he has a rocket arm. If nothing else, Herbert definitely has a absolute cannon of an arm. Like, just watching the ball come out of his arm compared to some of these other quarterbacks, especially like looking at like the Mahomeses of the world, or even like the Jalen Hurtses. Like, Herbert has a cannon, unlike some of these other guys. Deep bomb, and again an air ball there on that one. Not sure where he was going with that one, but all right, there we go. So that is the second and 10 for the Chargers here. Here we go. Let's see. All right. So yeah, the Chargers definitely putting a foot down, trying to establish themselves as the guys to beat here. Takes the snap, handoff here up the middle to the running back, and that is going to be a good run up the middle. Not really getting nearly as far as I thought it was going to. Third down here. Throw it to a receiver. Yeah. But, right now the Chargers are just running this one down the thing. Honestly, I mean, again, the biggest thing I think that they need to go after in the draft next time around, though, is definitely a tight end. I thought they should have gone after Brock Bowers in the draft this past time around. But they went O-line with Joe Alt, which clearly hasn't been a bad pick. Here we go. Take snap, drop back, looking. Oh, he's just going to take it and run to the 45 and runs out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. So Herbert runs out of bounds there with 57 seconds on the clock. But yeah, he just realized that there wasn't going to be an open path, and he manages to run and crosses to cross the 50-yard mark. All right, so 3 rushes so far, 59 yards so far for Herbert. Which is just insane to think that he's gotten that many yards out of it. Here we go. Take snap, handoff, and oh no, he fakes the handoff and runs it himself and gets absolutely nowhere and gets destroyed. Alright, well, clearly that didn't work. 2nd and 11 here for the Chargers. And we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen here. No timeouts remaining for the LA Chargers. Takes a drop back, looking, fires, and incomplete to number 15 was the intended receiver. That is going to stop the clock at 28, and we got a flag. What's the flag for? What is the flag for? Is there, I'm guessing, ineligible man downfield, one of the linemen too far down, won the block a little too easily? Alright, so yeah, right now we're working our way through this one. It's been a pretty good half of football so far, but definitely looks like the Chargers are just going to end up turning this one into a runaway train. Yeah, here we go. Takes the snap, drops back, fires a deep bomb to the 5-yard line, number 81. And they got no timeouts left to stop the clock. He wants to spike this one to stop the clock. And spikes it at 13 seconds on the clock. Well, and that's where I feel like the Chargers, they're kind of an in-between team. They're not a great team, but they're not a bad team. They're somewhere in the middle. They have some great plays like that one that they just throw it downfield. And then they've got some bad ones where they'll go ahead and run it with the quarterback and go nothing. There we go. 10 for 12 so far from the quarterback. Takes snap, drops back, looking, and it's going to be thrown away, and that is going to be incomplete. And that is going to leave them 3rd and goal here for the Chargers. So 3rd and goal for the Chargers. What do you do here? I think you have to go ahead and try and throw it here. Here we go. Drops back, looking, fires. Back to the corner of the end zone, incomplete. And there was a flag thrown at number 28. We will see a flag being thrown here. 4 seconds left on the clock, so they do have time for another play. But what's the play? What's the call going to be? Pass interference on Jerzon Newton, the rookie out of Illinois. Penalized for pass interference, and that is going to go ahead and drop it. That's going to give him. Okay, so again, clock is stopped. 4 seconds on the board. What do? Do you try and force it into the end zone again, or do you just go ahead and easy kick this one? Because this is going to be an easy kick here. And it's a 19-yard field goal attempt, and that is going to be good, and that is a field goal, 24-6, the score here, as they go to halftime as time expires. And there we go, a 24-6 halftime. Yeah, had to kick it. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to reset some of the stuff for the half, and then we will, as per usual, we will hop on over to the Pokemon game, and we will play around a Pokemon while we, wait for halftime to finish up. So there we go. And Chargers receive the ball after half, so yeah, the Chargers actually have the ball back right after this one. So again, they are very far from, this game is very far from over, but could very easily start turning into a runaway train pretty quick. Alright, here we go. Let's get this booted up. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and hop on over to the Switch. Boom. Alright. So yeah, so we're gonna get to do probably one ranked battle and we'll try one unranked battle. I don't know what we'll have time for. It kind of depends on how the opponents are playing. If they're playing super stall, or if they're playing to actually try and win battles quickly. Here we go. Again, one ranked battle, one probably not battle. But here we go. Alright, let's see. So again, this is our team that we're running with for ranked. And again, just trying to make something happen here. Alright, we get our... Wow, we found that opponent nice and quick. Oh, come on! Is there a single stall Pokemon that this person isn't using? Like, quite literally, I think they are using every single stall Pokemon known to man. Alright, who do we think they lead with? I don't think there's a world where they don't bring the Gliscor, which I think means I have to at least have the, whatchamacallit, the Noivern. But I don't think they lead. I think they lead either Blissey or Chansey. Do we just go Gallade, try and absolutely power rush them down? Bring the Salt Curemon in the back. And then the anti-Gliscor. We're going to try this and see how it goes. Again, I'm not necessarily anticipating a win. I'm hoping for one, but not anticipating it. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. Alright. Alright. Let's see. So, who's the lead? And the lead is Glyce. Calm down, man. Alright, he's gonna go protect to get his Toxic Orb up. We're gonna go ahead and switch in the Noivern here to go ahead and get the immediate trying to go for the site as quick as possible. Yep, Toxic Orb, there we go. Oh, he went Toxic onto me. Okay, so I could have gotten an Aqua Cutter onto him. I could have done massive damage and probably had him at least close to dead, if not dead. But instead, and now he has the chance to go ahead and protect again. But I can go ahead and Psychic Noise. He can't sub through the Psychic Noise, but he could theoretically try and go for something else here. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, yep, there's just the back together. Go ahead and stall this one out. I hate this team that he brought. Like, this has got to be one of the least fun teams to play against. Like, bring one stall tank. Don't bring 6 stall tanks and just be like, yep, I'm just going to end this game. Alright, there we go. So he switches out, so we now have the freedom to go ahead and bring something else in. We Psychic Noise, because now he's going to be unable to heal for a turn or two. He will take a little extra damage from poison. Alright, let's see. I think we bring in Gallade here, and we just Aqua Cutter and see how much damage we can chip off of this thing with it. And if he switches back in if he switches it back in, try and use the fighting attack, because I think that's very possible. He gets absolutely blasted. Okay, going for the Calm Mind, so that means he's somewhat invested in this thing actually staying on the field. But I think he absolutely switches here. I think he switches out, he brings back in the Mon, and I think I can get him down. Yep, come on. Oh, please bring in the Glycor. I don't remember, is that the character for Glycor? Oh yeah, come on. Aqua Cutter down. And now he is gonna get to heal. Now he can go protect to try and get some more health up. He can go. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be faster, so it doesn't really matter what he can go for other than protect. So yeah, he's gonna go for protect and get another round of healing off. And then he'll probably switch back into something else. But come on, that Aqua Cutter though. We nailed that prediction. We didn't get baited. We got the prediction off, and let's go. We're gonna just go ahead and click right back into this thing. He can't, the protect is only a 50-50 at this point. If he tries to go for it a second time, he's switching, okay. So he's gonna do the whole switch back in, switch out, switch back in type thing. Oh, and he had Corviknight. Okay, so Corviknight's his third and final Mon. Aqua Cutter is still effective here. Now, again, he's got pressure, so he's gonna be draining power points the entire time. Now the question is, does he go Roost? What's he go for here? Oh, we get the critical hit. There we go. That just ended his ability to just stall this game out to infinity, because now he's unable to just go ahead and stall this one straight out to the end of the earth. Because now if the game ends due to timer, he loses. Now, he'll still go for the poison. He'll get the protect. He'll switch back out, and he'll try and make this work. But okay. Oh no, he goes Terra. Okay, what's the Terra type? Terra typing. What is it gonna be? Poison? Oh, going Terra Steel. Oh, you can't possibly tempt me with that. Because now you've got two Pokemon both weak to fighting. If I can just get my Gallade out of here with its life... Alright, Toxic Orb. We're good. So I make the switch here. He's gonna go for the Protect. Alright. So I go ahead and I'm bringing Garganasalt here. 1, everything he's got is weak to Fissure. 2, everything he's got is going to be absolutely shredded by the Sacred Sword at the end. And 3, he can't out-tank me because, well, what's he going to do? I mean, the one thing is he is probably going to outspeed me and go for the, is that he could outspeed me and go for the, sub. Oh no, he just goes Earthquake. Okay, so he's just gonna try and Earthquake me. I thought he might try and out-stall me with the sub. Fissure? Nope. Not there. Okay, but now that I know he wants to go offensive, and he isn't gonna try and sub me, I'm gonna try and get the Toxic. I'm gonna try and deal with his Toxic there. Right, should take the Earthquake because it's not a crit the second time. Yep, there we go. There's the Salt Cure. It's not gonna be a ton of damage, and then the massive damage from him being a Steel type now. And now he's gonna try and finish me with the Earthquake. We're gonna switch in Noivern, who can immune his attack. And we will start the cycle here. So there we go. Risking the Toxic Orb there. Earthquake completely nullified. And the Salt Cure should still be in effect. Let's see. Yep, there's his Poison Heal, which will help him heal a little bit of that Salt Cure. But the Salt Cure stays despite the fact that my Pokemon swapped out. I'm gonna go Boom Burst here, because if he switches out, it still does decent damage to the Blissey. And if he didn't switch out, then it would absolutely have done. Probably not very much. Oh wow, that still did not do much. Alright, so now we switch in the Gallade. Gallade should survive whatever this thing wants to do. And then we just go Sacred Sword, Sacred Sword. Because again, he can't switch out. He can't switch up his typing. He's got no resistances, no immunities. We should have this win. But this game is taking forever. Come on, man. Kind of like a fun game. Okay, so he's eliminated my Garganasalt from the match. Problem is, Gallade got in before the Stealth Rocks came back up. I just go Sacred Sword here, and you're dead. I don't think you got anything to counter it because you already terrestrialized, so you can't change your typings up again. And yep, there's the forfeit. There's the forfeit. Okay, that was a long battle. I am anticipating that we don't have time for another one. I'm not sure because we're currently at a commercial break over on the broadcast, so I don't know how much more time we have left in this one, but I think we're at halftime and it's already been like 2 hours. Like, the length of these games the front half feels like it takes. The front half felt like it didn't take very long, but it still took forever. There we go. Alright, starting to stack some wins there. We now have a positive win-loss record. And then we'll, just kind of go ahead and, let's go ahead and see what we want to do here. Okay, yep. Alright, they're getting ready to come back from from halftime here momentarily, so yeah, we're not going to be, here too much longer. Organize some boxes. Well, we could hatch a round of eggs. That would be a fun one to go ahead and shiny hunt. But yep, okay, yep, there we go. Start of the third quarter, so I'm gonna go ahead and just set that off to the side. Go ahead and flip this back over to NFL. Boom. And we are back and ready for this one. So, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully we didn't lose too many people during halftime, and now we are back for the third quarter of play here. Let's see, what do we got here? So his play action seems to be the height of his abilities for Justin Herbert. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Week 4 Giants was also another one that had a bunch of people tuning in for it. Just kind of looking at some of the more viewed streams. Feels weird that Giants Cowboys was a game that got a lot of people tuning in. The Brazil game, I understood. 1, it was a streaming exclusive, and 2, it was week 1. But week 4, Giants versus Cowboys. I just don't understand why that stream was popular. Here we go. Herbert under center, takes snap, drops back, gonna fake the handoff, fires it to the running back, and number 27 gets spun out of bounds, and that is gonna be the start of this quarter here. Again, right now, the Chargers, they are up 24-6. They've got a massive lead here. They don't have to play hyper-aggressive. They can kind of play conservative here and know that, hey, if we just work our way downfield 1 or 2 more times, we probably have the win in the bag. Take snap, fakes the handoff. Really good fake there. And throws it at his O-lineman. Not sure what the plan was there, but I guess he just saw the pocket crumbling and was like, just throw it away, just throw it away, just throw it away. Yep, there we go. Joe Alt, the first offensive lineman selected in this past year's draft, number 76. And there we go. All right, let's see. So looks like the vote was in the chat was pretty decisive that they think it was going to be Chargers here. And here we go. Herbert drops back, fires deep. Oh, just over Quentin Johnston's hand, and that is incomplete. And that is going to be 14-14 on the clock. All right, there we go. All right, Herbert in shotgun. Takes snap. Oh, no, that's the punter. Never mind. I didn't even realize that it was 4th down on that one. My bad. Here we go. Fielded at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Taken down at about the 25-yard line there. And that is going to be where Joe Burrow and the Bengals take over the possession of the football here. All right, here we go. All right, takes the snap, drops back, fires. Oh, dropped. And there we go. Jamar Chase had it right in his hands, and he drops the pass. That was disappointing. And yep, there we go. I'm rooting for the Bengals to at least keep this thing semi-competitive here. Burrow drops back, fires, and fires it at the ground. And that is just not the play, it seems. Don't think the ground is an eligible receiver. Yeah, Bengals are rattled. Yeah, they definitely needed that halftime to get a chance to reset. I saw some big comebacks in college football the other day though. South Carolina versus I think it was, I don't remember who they were playing. Was it Missouri? But one of them was up a considerable amount. I think it was like 35-6, and it ended up being a near overtime game at the end of it. All right, here we go. Let's see. And the punt is away. Fielded at the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Oh, and he gets taken down before he gets to the 20, and there is a flag in the backfield. So we don't know what the flag is for necessarily, but we are going to have to wait and see. Let's see. All right, what was the flag for? All right, ineligible man downfield on the. Ineligible man downfield. So there we go. Ineligible man downfield for the Bengals. That's going to be even more yards for the Chargers to get back. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, okay, so it's 4th and 15, and they're going to re-kick it. So they do have another shot to try and maybe have the kick go a little bit better. All right, here we go, and the kick is up, and it is going to be fielded at the 20, to the 25, 30, to the 35, 40. Oh, and he gets tripped up. Goes down at right about the 40-yard line. But hey, he made it all the way to the 40. There we go. And now with 13 minutes, 23 seconds left in the third quarter, we got ourselves the Chargers starting to run away with this one. As this game is getting even closer and closer to the end of this thing. Here we go. Let's see. Welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. We got 8 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for all 8 of you guys that have decided to spend at least a portion of your Sundays here with me. All right, here we go. Let's see. A 31-6 would be good. Then you'd let the Bengals try and drive down the field without begging for a pick 6. Doubt it. Yeah, but yeah, so far though, this game has been definitely a bit one-sided when it comes to the aggression from one team over the other. Let's say the Chargers, both on defense and offense, the defense has been able to sack Joe Burrow a number of times, and the offense has been able to just make plays happen. And that 1-2 combo is really lethal. Then a pick six, yep. Alright, let's see. So, again, we've talked about the schedule a bit. Alright, so let's look at week 13 since we've talked about our other schedule. So, Thanksgiving Day, I don't know my schedule much. I should be able to stream the night game, the Packers Dolphins game. I'm hoping to be able to do Bears Lions, and then I'm planning on probably trying to have Thanksgiving dinner sometime during the break between the 12:30 and the 4:30 game ending. So I will probably miss Giants Cowboys, which I already streamed that once this year, so I don't really feel like doing it again anyway. So those two games are on my list of ones to stream on Thanksgiving week. Here we go. Hand off to number 4, Edwards, and he gets swamped for no gain. But yeah, then I won't be home for the Black Friday game on Black Friday. Then December 1st, I will be in attendance for the Colts Patriots game. Here we go. Herbert takes the snap, throws it over the middle, and that's going to be incomplete. And that stops the clock. Yeah, so I will be in attendance for the 1 o'clock game between the Colts and Patriots. So odds are I will not be back in time for much. Maybe Bills Niners I might maybe be home for. And then Broncos Browns I just don't anticipate streaming unless it's super important to the playoffs, which it could be. Here we go. Drops back, fires, and he actually completes it to number 15 this time. And there we go. Completed the pass. Yeah, so but yeah, I do not expect to be streaming the Browns Broncos game on the 2nd. But again, Bills Niners, if I'm home at a reasonable time and feeling up to it. But yeah, so that's the next 2 weeks worth of streaming kind of planned out. Should be good. Cincinnati underachievers, yep. So here we go. 2nd down for LA. So far, Ladd McConkey on the year, he's had the most receptions and the most yards. Wow. It's kind of surprising considering he was not doing enough for my fantasy team to the point where I dropped him in favor of other wide receivers. So here we go. 2nd and 13. Drops back looking. Fires. Finds 81 for about half the distance he needs. Gonna be about 6 or 7 yards to go. 3rd down. Alright, there we go. Crossing the 11-minute mark, and yep, there we go. 3rd and 6. So 3rd down and 6, and let's see what we got. Alright, let's see. Drops back, looking, fires deep over the. Oh, come on. Quentin Johnston wasn't able to hold on to that one, but I feel like that one easily should have gone the other way. I feel like. Was there not pass interference on that? I don't know. I feel like there should have been either holding or PI on that. Alright, and here we go. It's gonna be the kicker's turn. All right, 53-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it is good, and that is very close. But the field goal is good, and now we got ourselves a 27-6 football game. 21-point difference right now. And again, right now the absolute domination that we are seeing is just incredible. Alright, let's see. So yeah, right now we're at a commercial break, so you guys are not missing anything. While we're just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Just kind of waiting for the Bengals to come back from the commercial break and just announce that this game is over at this point because yeah, I can't imagine they want to keep this disappointment going much further. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's gonna come down to I need for my fantasy team I would need like a combined about 30 points from Rico Dowdle and Houston's defense. And I would find it hard to find a way that I could actually average that between those two entities. Alright, here we go. They're coming back from commercial break. Should be ready to go. Let's see. Kick is up, and it is going to be out the back of the end zone, and they're just going to knee it down, and we are going to be getting ready for another drive here of Bengals football. Let's see. Do we get a pick six? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'd like just one touchdown to T. Higgins. Like, come on, man. Is that too much to ask for? Here we go. Chase Brown up the side. Up the middle. That's gonna get him about 4 yards on that. It's gonna be 2nd and 6. So here we go. Let's see. Yeah, if there was another pick six, if there was a pick six, I would. Oh, deep bomb! Are you kidding me? Throws the deep bomb and it's incomplete. But man, he was throwing the Hail Mary there. I think he knew I think they know that in order to keep up right now, they need to be throwing this thing deep. And that was insanely deep there. Well, the good thing is, if that was pick six, it would have had to have been a very long pick six. Alright, let's see. 3rd and 6 here. Yeah, LA's defense has played really well. And, there's a flag. What's the flag for? Fine penalty. And it's going to be 4th down. Let's see, throwing it deep to avoid a pick 6. Yep. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Oh, Chase Brown breaks free to the... I don't know what yard line that was, but gets taken down around the 15-yard line. That's going to be a big time 1st down for the Bengals. All right, they're keeping this thing competitive. All right, there we go. 9:04 left in the 3rd quarter here. The Bengals back in the red zone here, dropping back, firing deep into the end zone. T. Higgins drops it in the hole. T. Higgins drops that one. He could have hauled that one in. That would have been amazing. Come on. Yep, T. Higgins. So close. All right, let's see. So far, the Bengals have been to this part of the field twice tonight, and so far both times were their 2 field goals. And there we go. T. Higgins gets the catch and gets it close to a 1st down. It's not going to be a 1st down quite yet, but there we go. Alright, so here we go. 3rd and inches. Handoff here to... Oh! Okay, there we go. Handoff. Yep, that was good enough. It's going to be a 1st down, 1st and goal here. The question is, what do they have to do here to try and get this thing into the end zone? First off, preferably, hand it to T. Higgins and let him run it in. Second off, they need LA to not stop whatever they're planning. Alright, here we go. Nope, there's another flag. Come on, man. There's more flags than there is actual football going on. Alright, here we go. 1st and goal. Come on. End around with T. Higgins. Come on. You know you want to. Alright, come on, man. Alright, here we go. Fakes the handoff. Here we go. Let's see. It is getting late. But here we go. 3rd and goal for the Bengals. Takes snap. Drops back. Looking. Fires. Fires number 30. Oh, he gets clobbered. Alright, there we go. And oh, come on. Of course the touchdown has to go to Jamar Chase. So, all that for a Jamar Chase touchdown. Yeah, I know. I'm getting tired of this. Yeah, it's getting late, and I've got work in the morning, but I'm gonna get through the full thing. We'll be here. I got this. I'll be fine. Let me see how badly that messes up my fantasy team, because those are both my dad's players. 6% chance to survive now on that one. Yep, that gives him about an extra 10 points right there. Alright, take another 10 seconds off that clock. I'm assuming the kick was good. Oh, nope. Did they not kick it yet? Yeah, I got work at 5 a.m. in the morning, so yep, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, 5 a.m. is currently 10:30 Eastern time, and again, I have to be at work by that point, which means I have to be up at like 4, which means I've got about 5.5 hours before I'm gonna be up for work. I am gonna be tired tomorrow. I have got about 4.5 hours. Yeah, 6 a.m. I'm assuming we're talking Eastern time still? Or is that your local time? Maybe. Hoping that maybe it's not quite as late, but I'm assuming we're both talking East Coast. Although as a Chargers fan, maybe not. Maybe you're from the San Diego area and 6 a.m. Means that like right now for you it's like 7 p.m. or whatever San Diego's time is right now. Okay, we are both talking East Coast. Okay, yeah. Yep. The joys of a day job. Yeah, so quite literally, wow, I called that. I was kind of joking when I said 7-ish. 7:30, so it's legitimately 7:30 over in San Diego. Okay, Browns fan, Bengal hater. Okay, I just know you'd been cheering on the Chargers a lot, and I just assumed maybe a Chargers fan. Okay. Yep. Okay, Browns fan, Bengal hater. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense then. Work 2 jobs. Yeah, I only have the 1 job, but then I come home and I'm streaming constantly, so yep. Okay, so here we go. Here's the kick, and the field, and the PAT is going to be good, and that is going to be the 13 points. And that gets it to not even halfway to the score that they need to win the game. There we go. But yeah, I got a friend, and one of my coworkers is a Browns fan, and we were kind of both talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna work extra hours tomorrow because I don't care about watching the Browns Saints game." Turns out he probably made the right choice considering how that game went, because I don't think anyone wanted to watch that game. Alright, let's see. What do we got? The kick is getting ready to go, and it will be back over to the. Yeah. To them. There we go. Yeah, yep. This is the year of the Chargers. Similar to a bunch of our. A bunch of the well known Cowboys fans who it's their year yet again. And it never is. It never is their year. Yep, here we go. Let's see. Well, that's the weird thing. I like the Colts, and I certainly don't root for the Texans or Jaguars, or certainly not the Titans. But I don't feel like I really hate any of the teams. I mean, Titans are probably my least favorite of those of my division rivals. But like, I like CJ Stroud. He's a fun quarterback to watch, which makes it hard for me to hate him, even though he is a division rival and will probably kick the Colts' butts for the next several years. All right, there we go. And let's see. So 3rd and 10 here for the Chargers. Wow. So 2 incompletions in a row. Kind of surprised that the Chargers aren't just running the ball at this point to kill the clock. Like, there's no real reason to even be throwing the ball at this point. All right, here we go. Big snap, drops back, looking, and he's scrambling. And oh, the big sack there for the Bengals, and they go ahead and sack Herbert deep in his own territory. And that's going to be 4th down, and that's going to be a long punt here. Yeah, I like CJ. He's up and he's down. It's one of those things where he hasn't been there long enough to really know where exactly his level is. Like, obviously, during his rookie year, everybody was talking about him as potential MVP. And this year, we're talking about him as, well, they're going to win the division, but it's not overly impressive to beat the AFC South. Especially not when we have Anthony Richardson, who's developing, hopefully. Mayo Man, who is maybe not developing. And you've got Trevor Lawrence, who is, well, 1, not great, and 2, injured. So there we go, and it is Bengals ball once again, and they are going to a commercial break. But yeah, that's one of those things, like, I find it hard to hate a lot of them, but again, it's also probably because so many of the teams in our division just haven't been around long enough to really build up a ton of real strong emotions towards, but also the fact that we've all been fairly bad. Like, legitimately, when was the last time the AFC South was really a powerhouse contender in terms of division? And more than just one team at a time, because, like, for example, the Jaguars had their one good year where they made it to the playoffs. And you had the Texans. Titans were the year before that. They had a pretty good year going. Colts have had a couple of pretty good years, but I don't remember the rest of the South being good at the same time. Texans had early career Deshaun Watson, who was looking good prior to everything else that we learned about him. All right, there we go. But yeah, we're just chilling out here. All right, come on. Can you maybe not make these commercials 25 minutes long? Alright, here we go. They're coming back from commercial break, and again, we're working our way towards this one. I still can't believe it's already 10:30 at night. I'm assuming you're talking about Deshaun, because yeah, I certainly hope he's finished. I don't want to see him back on the Browns sideline next year. But talking about that early career Deshaun Watson, though, again, before we knew anything that he was doing off the field, he was a pretty talented player on the field. Take snap, drop back, looking, fires, finds Chase Brown here, tries to work his way, and manages to avoid one defender until he gets knocked out of bounds by the second one. Alright, here we go. So 2nd and 7 here for the Browns. Come on. Let's see. What's this one gonna go? Yeah, he was good at Clemson. Yeah, exactly. Again, good at Clemson. Good for the first year and a half of Houston before, again, a mountain of issues arose. And they just tackled Chase Brown again. Alright, come on, let's see. What do we got? Again, 3 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, say 3rd and 2. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires. Oh, and dropped incomplete, and that is going to be 4th down, and that is going to be Alright, so here we go. 4th and 2. What are the Bengals going to do here? I mean, they've got to go for it at this point, I think. Yep, there we go. They leave Joe Burrow out there, and they're going to try and make something of it. Alright, here we go. They calling a timeout. Yep, first timeout. Why is Cincy calling a timeout at this point? Like, come on, just accept the loss like a man. Come on. Alright, let's see. Alright. So here we go. 3rd and 2. Or 4th and 2. Here we go. 4th and 2. Let's see. And then they go for they've got Steelers, Broncos, and Steelers still to come. Alright, here here we go. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires deep. He's looking for the end zone. Touchdown, T. Higgins. Let's go. Touchdown, T. Higgins. That's what we needed. That's what I needed, at least. I needed something to go towards T. Higgins. Not much, because it puts, again, that's another touchdown for Burrow. But at least I get something for T. Higgins. There we go. T. Higgins gets it. Just in the... And now they're going to go ahead and kick the extra point here, and we're actually going to close this game in. Alright, you got the PAT, and real quick, I'm just going to run an ad and use the bathroom, and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, here we go. I'm back. Sorry, I just had to go use the bathroom real quick. Alright, so the Bengals just got the touchdown, the extra point, and now the ball will be going back to the Chargers after this one. But to think that this game is back to close. After a lot of us were calling this game pretty close to over, this game is now a one touchdown game. All the Bengals would need to do is pick six Justin Herbert, and the Bengals could find themselves winning this one. Again, pick sixing him is a lot easier said than done, but it is something. And they take the knee in the end zone, which means bringing it out to the 30. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, that did not, improved me from a 6% chance of winning to a 10% chance of winning with that T. Higgins touchdown. But yeah, again, it's one of those things where Burrow's playing pretty close to as good as he possibly could, and the team just still somehow finds ways to lose. And there we go. Number 27 trying to sneak his way through and gets taken down, possibly for a loss. Second down. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so 2nd and 10. So they didn't necessarily register it as a loss. And, ooh, whoever number 12 is just got hammered. And here we go. Let's see. Alright, there we go. So total yards this half, the Chargers only have 21 yards this entire half. And oh, yep, there we go. Finds Lyle McConkey. Oh, he is driven out of bounds. Hopefully he's okay, but there we go. And, we're closing in on the end of this quarter. Alright, here we go. So, yeah, again, Herbert finds his target and makes some good yardage out of it, but man, this game is not over yet. Again, all the Bengals need to do is stop the Chargers here, and they could potentially go ahead and win this one. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Wow, number 20 there actually manages to disrupt the pass on trying to get to Quentin Johnson. Alright, let's see. Oh, and let's see. Clock is stopped at 49. Not sure why they've stopped it at 49 seconds left in the third, but we have got 49 seconds left in the third as they go to commercial break. Yeah, both teams kind of are desperately relying on gaining some amount of momentum, and right now, the team gaining it is the Bengals, and the team that needs it really worse is kind of the Chargers trying to find some of that rhythm back to just even be able to just keep it up. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see. And they're coming back from commercial break. We should be back to playing here so they should be back to playing momentarily. Here we go. Handoff once again and gets. Oh no! 27 manages to find his way through, and it's going to be a first down. There we go. Making something happen. There we go. here we go, and the clock is about to strike 0 here in quarter number 3. Yep, end of third quarter, and we're heading to the fourth. So we'll go ahead and put 15 minutes back on the clock, and go ahead and swap over the quarter number. So we are entering quarter number 4. Alright, there we go. Let's see, come on. Just kind of waiting for them to come back from commercial break right now, and we will be getting ready for the fourth quarter of action. 15 minutes remaining, and we will know who the winner of this game is, which feels like it's been forever, a long time coming here. Let's see. Ellie needs to Chargers need to close this out. Ellie needs a TD. Yeah, if they get a touchdown, I think that pretty much seals it for LA. Meanwhile, I think Cincinnati absolutely needs to find a way to stop LA one more time, because all they need to do is stop them one more time, and the Cincinnati Bengals would have a shot to try and tie the game up, which is something you haven't really been able to say much of tonight. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Yeah, 15 minutes on the clock. And here we go. Let's see. Herbert in shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looking, and let's see. There we go. He's just going to run it himself, and oh, he fumbles it! It's fumbled! And to the 22. As player number 22 picks that one up. Joey Stone, I believe that is. And it's a fumble, and it is... it's already a turnover within the first 10 seconds of the quarter. And it is Bengals ball. There we go. What a way for it to... Oh, how the turntables. Alright, here we go. So yeah, we're still chilling out here, but yeah, that fumble is a costly one for LA, as that now puts the ball in the hands of Cincinnati. Now, if you're the Bengals, do you go for the 2-point conversion when you get to the end of this thing to avoid trying to go to halftime, or do you just try and go to halftime, or do you try and go to overtime? And hope for the best? Yeah, the Chargers are charging, I think is the correct term. Here we go, take snap, and oh, Burrow, he throws it, finds number 30 open, and what's the flag for? I'm assuming it's going to be something like illegal forward pass or something, because he was technically across the line of scrimmage or something, maybe, even though it definitely wasn't. Alright, so there's the flag out, and let's see, what's the flag for? there's a Charger down on the field now. The flag, what's the flag for? Yeah, Bengals lost by going for 2 last week. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a face mask on number 7 is probably it. Alright, here we go. Let's see. And again, right now, we're just kind of waiting to see what this one ends up looking like. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Working our way through this one. Let's see. And Chase Brown gets the first down. And oh, we get another flag. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh. Alright, holding on the Bengals. Wow. So holding on the Bengals, but not calling the face masks there, because there were a couple of different face mask penalties there. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, here we go. So 51 yards of penalties so far for Cincinnati tonight. Alright, here we go. Drop back looking. Burrow finds Sample for a decent pickup. That's going to be third and about 4? 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, something like that. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Again, another flag. Come on, man. What is with all the flags? Can someone just take the flags away from the officials, please? Because I think we have officially run out of flags. Come on. Doing my best Chargers impression. Here we go. Drops back. Fires a pass. No! Chase Brown just fumbled it, but it goes right out of bounds, and the Bengals get to maintain possession of the football as it was fumbled out of bounds. That could have been disastrous. Whew. Yep, I am A-okay. But yeah, I say if they'd been able to fumble that one anywhere else, yeah, if they'd been able to fumble that one any other direction than out of bounds, they could have picked that one back up and had a shot to try and end this game. Drops back, looking, fires deep into the end zone. Touchdown, Jamar Chase. And there we go. There it is. This one ties. This one will have the ability to tie the game, as we will have the kick here in a moment. Yep, so we will have the kick there in a moment to go ahead and do that one. But yep, and that drops me down to a next to 0% chance to advance or to win this one. So that's another Burrow touchdown, another Jamar Chase touchdown, and yeah, my fantasy week is destroyed. And the kick is up, and it is. Oh! They're calling it good. It was close, but they're signaling good, and it is a 27-27 game here with 12:21 on the clock. Talk about a close game here. Alright, here we go. And they're showing off this Black Friday game yet again. Alright, let's see. Come on. Alright, there we go. Sorry, it was just taking a minute to try and breathe. But, yep. Unbelievable. Where's LA's offense? Yeah, so that LA offense definitely disappeared in this fourth quarter and is just kind of say between the third and fourth quarter, it's just allowed the Cincinnati Bengals to roar back to what we thought was an improbable comeback. Maybe someone needs to plug in the LA Chargers so they can, well, charge up. Maybe that's the problem. They just are running low on battery. Which, if so, they should ask Tyreek Hill for some help, considering I think he knows a thing or two about battery. Too far? But, yep, here we go. LA Chargers and Cincinnati, they have tied it up now. And if Cincinnati, imagine if Cincinnati gets this stop and is able to drive back down the field and get the game-winning field goal. All right, here we go. Alright, here we go. Takes snap, drops back, fakes the handoff, looking, fires it deep, finds the receiver just past the line, just past the first down marker, and that is going to be a first down. Not Colts, Chargers. Alright, there we go. Working good. Alright, let's see. see. Yeah, still more than 12 minutes left. Still, yeah, it's still plenty of time, but the fact that this game went from what we thought was going to be a game over in a moment to now a game where either team could win this, or we could even go to overtime. All right, let's see. Yeah, right now we're just trying to make it through the night. We got 12:21 left on the clock, and there is not a lot left in my tank at this point. We are closing in on the end of this. We're closing in on the end of this game, and it is a close one here. I'm curious to see which one ends up winning. Here we go. All right, let's see. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial break, which once they do will mean it will be. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, coming back from commercial break, we got Cam Hart, who's out with a concussion. And there's another deep bomb, and once again, the player unable to get underneath it, and that is going to be 21 seconds run off the clock. Alright, here we go. 2nd and 10. Dropping back, looking. Fires it too slow, and the guy picks it up, but I believe that's just going to be 3rd and 10 because I believe it's going to be an incomplete pass is going to be the official word as to what actually happened with that one. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Are they calling that a fumble or a incomplete pass? Trying to figure out which one. No, that's definitely an incomplete pass. Tipped pass. Yep, third down. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, the flag is down. Alright, man, I am so tired. And the flags are okay. Neutral zone infraction on Trey Henderson. So he invaded the neutral zone. Alright, takes snap, drops back, fires. Oh, and once again, unable to find his receiver. Like, this is getting weird. The fact that Herbert is so regularly having trouble finding his receivers. Like, come on. It shouldn't be hard to throw it in the general direction of your receiver. Alright, here we go. Let's see. And say if the Chargers win this, they were almost guaranteed into the playoff. They're almost guaranteed into the playoffs. If the Bengals lose, they're virtually on the outside looking in going forward. And there we go. Chase Brown making some progress here, and with the Bengals having the ball, they can run this clock down and just prepare for the end of the game here. As the clock continues to wind down. And yeah, fix mine. Add a few seconds here. Alright, there we go. And the clock is ticking, so I had to go ahead and catch that back up. Here we go, drops back, pass. Finds the Higgins for some good yardage, but not much else. There we go. Oh, move the ball. I'm gonna say Bengals have the ball, yeah. Yeah, the Bengals are on offense right now. All right, takes snap, hands it off here. Chase Brown up the middle, and Chase Brown has the ball. There we go. Man. Yep. Yeah, I was bummed that my work didn't have the any more of these body armors that I like. Cause if I had another one or two of these things, I'd be a-okay to go the whole night. But here we go. Oh, it's a deep bomb! Intercepted! There's the interception you were waiting on. And there we go. Deep bomb intercepted. And that is going to go ahead and stop the clock. Oh, wait, there is a flag down. Oh, please. Roughing the passer, and that's going to undo the interception. Oh, yeah, that is roughing the passer through and through. I mean, you just full on tackle the quarterback after the ball's already gone. I think we might be seeing this one. I say it's not going to be an interception, and that means we're going to have to move that football back. It is now 1st and 10 for the Bengals once again. Drop. Oh, no, he's not going to drop back. He's just going to hand it off to Chase Brown right away, and everybody trying to stop him. He gets about 1, maybe 2 yards. Oh, man. Whew. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. I mean, granted, it doesn't get any more blatant than that when you tackle the guy who doesn't have the ball, and it's the most important player on the field when it comes to you can't rough him. And this wasn't just a case of, oh, well, he brushed him. Oh, and there we go. Burrow manages to throw the ball away. And that is going to be 3rd and 9 now. 3rd and 9 for the Bengals. And we need to take about 30 seconds off this clock because I'm trying to keep it updated. When they keep stopping the clock and penalties are being thrown and then there's runoff. Actually, because he stopped the clock by throwing the ball. But yeah, he manages to avoid a major sack there by throwing the ball. Why would they do what? Takes snap, drops back, looking. Oh, he's just going to scramble through the pocket. He's just going to take off and run. Joe Burrow running it himself, slides, and he gets a 1st down. 1st down, Bengals. Yeah, why would they do what? Because there's like 5. I think you're watching. I think your stream might be a little bit delayed. I think you might be like 2-3 minutes back. Pick 6 need 1. Yep. All you need is 1 pick 6 at this point, and the game could be over. But at this point, it looks like it could just be the next team that scores wins, because we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, and if the Bengals are able to just drain the clock here. Yeah, sack and fumble, yep. And say, not a fumble, roughing the passer, yep. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright. So 7:50, just under 7:50 left on the clock here. Not a lot of time left. Dropping back, looking, firing. Oh, incomplete. Only 1 team is scoring. Yep, there's probably only going to be 1. I think we are 1 score away from this game being over. I don't think we're going to see a second score. I don't think we're going to see a retaliation run. Which means and because we had an incomplete pass, means I need to re-add time onto the clock for the pass incompletion. Alright, so yeah, here we go. Let's see. Alright, 3rd and 6 here for the Cincinnati Bengals. They gotta get this. 6 yards. Dropping back, looking. Burrow scrambles, throws it deep, and almost picked off. But it's dropped and incomplete, and it is going to be, it's going to be 4th down now. 4th down, and we're about to see Evan McPherson come out to try and go for the kick. Kicker Evan McPherson going to try and get the field goal, see if he can go ahead and then force the Chargers to have to retaliate with the run here. I'm going to say, Evan McPherson, it's a 48-yard attempt. That is well within his range of having completed before. And the snap is, I think that might be delay of game penalty. And it's wide! It is wide! and that is going to be the ball going back to the Chargers. And yep, there we go. The miss. The kick is wide. And that will make it Chargers ball. And we've got ourselves a game here. Yep, they missed it. And here we go. It is now the Chargers and Jim Harbaugh have a chance. All they have to do is drive down the field and score either a touchdown or even the field goal, honestly, if they just do it slow enough and won't leave any time on the clock for the Bengals to retaliate. And oh, there we go. Run up the middle with number 27. There we go. Yeah, right now, though, Alright, come on, let's see. They're probably going to just drain all the clock that they can here. Yeah, this could be the chance that they needed. Let's see. 2nd and 3. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Yeah, that one, Dobbins didn't go anywhere on that play. This one is definitely a slow, sluggish game here. All right, here we go. So need some first downs. Yep, 3rd and 4. All they have to do is get across that 4-yard line. Oh no! Justin Herbert throws it away. Oh, he throws it away. Finds a receiver, Palmer. But there is a flag in the backfield. There is a flag in the backfield. Josh Palmer finds the football after what I thought was just Herbert throwing it away and holding on the offensive line. Of all things, as Herbert was escaping the pocket, Slater holding. Oh, yeah, that's pretty blatant hold, too. So, I mean, hey, they got the penalty right, which, at the very least, that's something I can commend them for. If they can at least get the call right, it can be. We can have some bad ones here and there, but you got to get the big calls right. And that one, like it or not, they got that call right, and it's now 3rd and 14. Yeah, that is true. This team is a mess. Here we go. Drops back. Looking. Fires. It's big. Oh, right off the hands of Vlad McConkey. Skips right off the fingertips of Vlad, and now it's 4th and 14, and now the Bengals are going to suit back up and get ready to go back out there for another round. All right. Well, this has been a interesting game. All right, let's see. And the kick is up, and it is going to be taken back, and here we go. The number 60. Oh, he just got laid out. That was a big hit right there. Number 58 on the Chargers just laid a major hit on that one. I'm assuming you're asking about the massive hit, but yeah, he was just trying to kill him, I think. Pretty sure that does classify as an attempted murder there, with the aggression that guy just nailed the runner. I mean, number 16 didn't do anything to deserve something like that happening. It is almost a new day here. just chilling out here again. We're closing in on the end of this game. Someone awake for the Chargers. Shit, that guy definitely was awake, and the guy who got hit certainly is now, if he wasn't already. Alright, needs a pick six. Well, right now, again, the amount of time that has just burned off this clock here, as we get later and later into this game, the more and more the clock has been burned down, just leaves it more and more in question of, okay, what can end up happening here? Alright, here we go. Let's see. Alright, so it's Bengals ball, 1st and 10, 5:24 on the clock. What do you do? Alright, here we go. Takes the snap, drop back. Oh, he finds T. Higgins. There we go. T. Higgins gets to the first down marker, and that is going to go ahead and run some time off the clock. Alright, here we go. Takes a snap. Oh, not a first down, but that time it is. Chase Brown runs it in. That is going to be a first down right there. And there we go. Finds T. Higgins again for another pass, and that's going to be taken down inbounds. And they're going to continue to let that clock bleed here. They are continuing to make this one work here. 3.5 minutes left. Continuing to chug this one down. Let's see. What's it going to be here? Hand off to Chase. And Chase Brown taken down for a loss. And there we go. That's what you need to be doing. You need to make sure, one, you don't want to let these guys into field goal range, because if so, they can wait the time out and then just take them down, and then just take you down at the end. Here we go. Let's see. So 2nd and 12 here. If I'm Burrow, I'm definitely looking deep here. Throwing it deep. Yep, there we go. Finds number 80 for a first down. First down, Bengals. Let's go. So far, the Bengals are actually playing pretty well in this late in the game. Just wish that the game would be over a little earlier. But hey, this game's gotten a whole lot more interesting here in the last few minutes as it ended up being tied. Now here we go. First timeout for the LA Chargers. The Chargers gonna call the timeout, stop the clock short of the 2-minute warning. I know I stopped it right at the 2-minute warning. They did call it a few seconds earlier. Alright, so let's go ahead and add the seconds that we missed. Both of these teams are iffy defenses so far. But yeah. Alright, so what is the official time on the clock here? Oh wow, there was a lot more time on the clock than I thought. Okay. Alright, there we go. Second down, 2nd and 8 here for the Bengals. And again, the Chargers are going to try and drain as much, or the Bengals, are going to try and drain as much of this clock as they can. We're going to hit the 2-minute warning in the game. I'm going to throw one more commercial break in, the last commercial break for the stream, guys. Then we will be right back. So again, 2-minute warning in the entire game. And we stop it at exactly 2 minutes. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to throw in the last commercial break for the stream, and we will be right back. Refs fell asleep. Yep, makes sense. I mean, hey, it's been a long game. It's almost 8 o'clock where they are. No, it's like 8:30 there. Still probably fell asleep, but yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Again, post show. We're getting close to the end of this thing. This game. This game is definitely going to test everybody's mental ability in terms of how late people are willing to stay up to watch their teams. Because we know there's no Charger fans at the on the West Coast, right? Yeah, the Bengal fans in particular, though, are going to be tested here with how late this game is going. Throws over the side. Oh, off the hand of T. Higgins. And that is going to take 4 seconds off the clock. And now it is 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 here. And let's see. Again, off the hand of T. Higgins. So close. Yep. All right, here we go. Burrow in shotgun. Let's go. Let's reset here. Takes snap, drops back, fires over the side, and oh wow, Jamar Chase held on to that. Oh, they declared that not a catch? Are you kidding me? I thought he caught that for. Oh, okay, nope, yeah, never mind. I just didn't see it well. Yeah, that second, I got a chance to see the replay. Yeah, no, that was definitely not a catch. And now, trying to go ahead and get another 50-plus yarder here on the field goal. 51-yard field goal attempt here for the Bengals. Let's see. Evan McPherson, the kick is up, and it is going to be wide to the... It's going to be wide left again. Run 4 seconds off the clock, but you mess up that again. At some point, the Chargers are not going to let this slide, and they're going to score, and that is going to kill this one. There we go. But yeah, this was definitely the battle of the Bengals between my dad and I. He had Burrow and Chase. I had T. Higgins, and yeah, this is not gonna come out on top for me. And here we go. Herbert drops back, fires a pass, and is that? Oh, that was nearly intercepted. Let's go ahead and get the ball moved over. But yeah, the ball was nearly intercepted there, but just drops incomplete. And again, these players are in disbelief at just how weird this game has been. And fires, and another incompletion that could have easily been an interception. Run another 4 seconds off the clock, and I am ready to hit start when we snap this ball the next time. Oh man, he was so close to getting that one too. Number what was it? 21. Is that Stone? I think that was Stone. And here we go. Let's see. 3rd and 10 here. Takes snap, drops back, looking, fires, and incomplete. It drops incomplete again. 4th and 10. So legitimately, 3 straight passes, 3 straight incompletions, and we are now looking at potentially another punt and another set of downs here for the Bengals to try and go to the end zone, where they probably won't, and they'll try kicking a 50-something yarder and will miss. Alright, so yeah, right now, here we go. Joe Burrow comes out to take over, and it's going to be a game-winning drive here if he's going to get it. Let's go. Man. Again, it has been a long night and a very tiring one here. It's not even like the teams are playing well. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I can handle a game like this if the teams are playing amazing. The teams aren't even playing good. Like, here we go. Takes a snap, drops back, looking. Oh, manages to avoid tackling, and here we go. Sneaks through and almost trips on the ref's flag as he goes up for a first down, and that is going to be a lot of time running off the clock here, as 1:19 is the time of record right now. But we do have a flag. Is the flag going to move it back? Is the flag going to be the... Let's see. Yeah, right now we're waiting. Here we go. Let's see. Drops back, looking, fires deep bomb, incomplete to Jamar Chase. He tried, but could not get it to Jamar. That is unfortunate there. Again, Jamar Chase trying to catch that deep bomb. He outruns the defenders and just could not catch up with that football, which was launched out of Burrow's arm cannon. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Burrow throws over the middle, tries to find Brown and cannot get it, and that is another 4 seconds off the clock. And yeah, this game is just taking forever. Alright, 3rd and 10 here, 1:01 on the clock. Can we stop throwing the ball at the very least? Like, if you're gonna find room to run, just run the football at this point. Here we go. Drops back, looking. He's looking for the pass. He throws it away, and that's going to be incomplete. And that's going to be another 4th down here. Come on, man. We're legitimately just tiring out here and just waiting for this game to be over. Come on, man. Burrow just hanging on here. And here we go. And the kick is away. And it is going to be fielded at the 5 to the 10 to the 15. Taken out of the 15 for the Chargers. And there's the time update. And let's go ahead and move the football over. Alright, there we go. 45 seconds left for the Chargers to try and get into field goal range and get the kickoff. That's all they have to do here is get into field goal range. I don't even care at this point about the... I legitimately do not care about the end result at this point. It's just about trying to get this thing to an end. Alright, they're calling their second timeout. Stopping the clock at 31 seconds. Again, all it takes is to get into field goal range for Cameron Dicker for him. And we're just waiting for that. Not a lot of time left, and if we go to overtime, I will be surprised here. Yeah, you need first downs to get in field goal range, yep. Or you could just do it in one play like everybody else seems to be trying to do. Just chuck the ball up and hope it lands in a receiver's hands. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, right now we're just working our way through this one. Herbert drops back, fires, and incomplete. Yeah. Yeah, throws it incomplete there. And that is going to keep this one running. We are so close. 31 seconds left on the clock to get into field goal range. If this goes to overtime... Alright, come on, man. This game is legitimately just taking forever. It's not even that Herbert's bad, it's just that he has nobody that can catch the football. Like, he's got like 2 warm bodies down there to throw to. I mean, that was a problem I said coming out of the draft. I mean, I thought Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnston have mitigated some of this, but there we go. Bengals calling their second timeout. But, yeah, I mean, clearly he doesn't have a Jamar Chase or a T. Higgins to go throw to. Although, hey, Herbert could have a T. Higgins tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next year. Because T. Higgins is a free agent next year, so he could end up in L.A. where he would be needed. And again, Ladd's actually not doing terrible. Again, it's just the rest of the receiving core, it seems. Takes a snap, drop. Oh no, he's just gonna hand it off to DK, or not DK, sorry, JK, and is that a touchdown? And that is the touchdown, and that is going to end it. Touchdown. There we go. Touchdown. For the touchdown Chargers, and that is going to put this game away. They have 18 seconds left on the clock for the Bengals to answer, which granted they have proven that they can actually chuck the ball downfield plenty. But this was literally just a chuck ball downfield contest. Yeah, 3 points in the second half. It certainly, one, it was not his best day, but two, the receivers definitely dropped some crucial passes. And three, that run game, you need to be able to rely on that run game, like what he just did right there. Like, once that run game was able to break open a spot. So, yeah, I mean, those are the three things that you really need for Justin Herbert or any real quarterback to do this. And let's just look at a successful and well-built team like the Eagles. You have a good O-line, which I'd say the Chargers are manageable. Not great, but manageable when healthy. Then you've got the wide receivers that you can rely on, which, I think McConkey's getting close. I think Quentin Johnson can get there. And then you've got the run game, which you need to be able to at least rely on to some extent, and he just had not had that most of tonight, and neither team had that most of tonight. Because that's the biggest thing, and the kicker for Bengals being bad has definitely helped them. Because imagine if the Bengals had nailed even just one of those 3-point kicks earlier and had been able to just stall the clock from there without having to really try to go downfield. But yeah, I mean, neither team has really been able to make that. And notice, whenever either team is able to actually make their running back work intermittently, that team starts to soar. Early in the game, and that's going to be the final timeout here for the Bengals. Here, 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's see. Alright, there we go. And again, number 80 was able to come down with that one. But yeah, both teams, whenever they were able to actually utilize their running backs and their running backs start to performing, that's when that team would start scoring points. Both of these teams, it came down to whenever you could use the run game to open it up, then the passing lanes would naturally open up too. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing. I don't hang this kind of game on the quarterback much at all, just because it is so much on the other pieces around them. Especially if they're just going to be playing chuck the ball up and let it fly. And here we go. Again, Bengals have no timeouts left. Drop. There's the bomb! And incomplete. 3 seconds left. That last timeout is gone for the Bengals. Chargers have a timeout, but it's not going to matter because they don't have enough time to use it. If Cincinnati finds their way to the end zone here at this point, I will be insanely impressed. But here we go. Let's see. Alright, so here we go. Let's see. And the Chargers calling their final timeout here. So both teams out of timeouts. There we go. I am ready to go ahead and mark this. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, they're calling the final timeout. Gonna try and try and see if they can maybe ice Joe Burrow, I guess. Because Joe Burrow's gonna need to throw up a Hail Mary here. There's no result of a kick that they could have been expecting, and here we go. It's end zone or bust here for them. And let's see, can the Bengals find their way into the end zone here? All right, here we go. Cincinnati takes snap, drops back. Time is going to expire with this one. Ball is up in the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down, and that is gonna be the game. And that is the final here in LA. The final is 34-27, and if they look hard enough for it, you could probably have found defensive pass interference on that final play and given us a first and goal untimed down from the 1 yard line. If you really look for it, you could probably find some defensive pass interference on that one. I'm not sure where. I'd have to, let's see. Yeah, it's one of those hard ones to really tell because everybody's kind of interfering with everybody, but like number 30 something on 80 was holding him, so you could find it if you look for it, but regardless, this game is over. Congratulations to the LA Chargers on the win, and congratulations to Joe Burrow and the Bengals on a very hard-fought game. And again, as I said, you can definitely find penalties if you go looking for them, but ultimately, so ultimately they decided not to throw a penalty at the end there, and we have got ourselves the final score here in LA. We'll be back tomorrow for the night game tomorrow night, the Battle of Texas. The Houston Texans, I believe, traveling to Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Yep. So the Houston Texans heading into Dallas. Looking forward to seeing Dallas lose that one. But until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next video. Live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody, and goodbye!